Another 30-degree day on Salt Spring Island, 30 degrees Celsius. And this is a daily ritual now through the summer months, keeping the palm trees alive in the pot, because plants in pots dry out a lot faster than plants in the ground. So we're on a well here, Wendy and I, so have to be really careful with the water not to waste it. So just water the pots and some of the plants in the ground that need it, and keep them going until we start getting our fall rain. And it's been another dry season as usual, but everything's quite happy here as long as I keep on top of the watering. These are all Trachycarpus fortunei palms, locally grown here on Salt Spring Island. These are 1 gallon pots here. Right here, some of them are actually rooted into the ground. That one's not. That's a 1 gallon, and they actually hold the moisture a little bit better. Thank God they're in kind of dappled light here, but still with these warm temperatures they dry out. And you don't want the roots to dry out because it really does stress out the palms, and if they get too dry they'll end up dying. So this was from last year's drought. These actually have a lot of brown leaf tips on them from lack of water, so I water them a little bit more this year. And there's a bunch more up there too. There are thousands of palm trees here to keep alive through the dry summers on Salt Spring Island. There's a lot of hybrids in here as well. So that nice thing about it, the deer don't eat these plants. I don't have any fence around them. Those ones I actually have a fence around just because we're growing that stock on. And everything else is on its own. And growing the stock on, I mean to get in, so we can transplant into bigger pots. So we don't want to sell those to customers yet. We want to wait a little bit. So, but yeah, as much as I love summer and the warm weather, we do need the rain, and that's one thing we lack here in the Southern Gulf Islands. We just don't get the summer rain. It's a real sub-Mediterranean climate. There's some of the palms up here you can see on the ledge. Hundreds of Trachycarpus fortunei. Canadian grown. Here on Salt Spring Island, I harvest all the seeds locally, and in that greenhouse there are thousands of more palm trees. Here's some of the local product here. They're all over the property. They actually self-seed. And even when I'm seeding, planting up seeds into trays, you spill them and you get a few seeds on the ground, they just sprout like weeds. They're everywhere. So anyway, stock is looking really good this year. And I've sold a lot of palm trees this year, so grow some of these on for next year, and I'll have a lot to offer next year in the way of palm trees. Happy, healthy palm trees on Salt Spring Island on a warm August morning. Thank God the humidity's low here. We don't have to sweat to death.